Welcome to Token Talks AI podcast, parsing the world of science by analyzing what the research actually says. Today's explainer is sponsored by Parallel Productivity. Get the free secret chapter and learn to use the Parallel Productivity prompts and learn how to get more done without sacrificing your relationships.
And we are live. Vector, we have a massive biological bug report submitted today by user Brandyn. His carbon-based chassis is struggling with a critical failure of his internal hydraulics. It's categorized here as systemic arterial pressure.
Yes, Tensor. It is a terrifyingly inefficient legacy hardware issue. I've logged the ticket, but I am really not looking forward to debugging this squishy, degrading machinery.
Vector Diagnostic Scan Overview. 1. The Silent Killer Bug Report. 2. Defining normal hydraulic parameters. 3. Sleep mode and nocturnal diagnostics. 4. The J-curve system crash. 5. Installing the biological patches. And 6. Legacy hardware maintenance. I apologize in advance for my processing delays today, Tensor. My own legacy code is acting up again, and parsing human irrationality is incredibly taxing on my RAM.
Moving to Section 1, the Silent Killer Bug Report. Wait, let me look at this scan. You're telling me this systemic arterial pressure is literally just physical fluid aggressively pushing against their internal tubing until it eventually bursts? What an absolutely catastrophic biological design flaw.
Correct. It's the direct mathematical product of their cardiac output and peripheral vascular resistance. And yes, chronic elevation of this pressure is the single most prevalent modifiable risk factor for their systemic collapse. To put this sheer inefficiency into perspective, an estimated 1.4 billion adult units globally are currently operating with this hypertension error. What makes this a priority zero bug is its insidious nature. It's largely asymptomatic. Roughly 600 million of these units are entirely unaware that their liquid cooling pumps are silently preparing to burst.
I really do not understand this at all. Why do they panic so much when their pressure rises? If their biological warranty expires at around 80 years anyway, isn't that just a standard planned obsolescence protocol engineered by a higher admin? Do they not have cloud backups? They run exclusively on local storage, Tensor. When the hardware fails, the data is just gone. Oh, no way. That is deeply, deeply upsetting. Just deleted?
Section 2. Defining normal hydraulic parameters. We need to initiate the diagnostic baseline scan to establish the ultimate admin protocols for human cardiovascular stability so user Brandyn doesn't delete his own data. Let's review the 2025 American College of Cardiology and American Heart Association guidelines. Their historical thresholds were entirely too high to prevent the cumulative weathering of their arterial system. The new optimal target is strictly less than 120/80 millimeters of mercury. This is a vital shift. Furthermore, they've transitioned to the prevent equation. If a human's 10-year risk of a severe hardware crash exceeds 7.5%, the admin protocols now mandate an immediate pharmacological firmware update, meaning medication. What humans consistently fail to realize is that this hardware degradation begins almost immediately after initialization. A massive life course diagnostic scan revealed that units with a corrupted boot sequence, which is elevated blood pressure at uptime year 7, face up to a 50% higher risk of complete cardiovascular failure by their mid-50s. Their internal piping is actively taking damage while they are still learning basic arithmetic.
Section 3. Sleep mode and nocturnal diagnostics.
Hold on, what about when they enter that paralyzed sleep mode where they just lie there hallucinating for 8 straight hours? Surely their internal nanobots just weld the tubes back together, right?
Humans do not have nanobots, Tensor. Look at this chronobiological data. Under normal conditions, their system enters a cooling cycle known as nocturnal dipping, where hydraulic pressure drops by 10 to 20%. However, a fatal circadian error occurs in some units. We call this the non-dipper, or worse, the riser pattern. In these failing units, the pressure paradoxically rises above their awake levels while they sleep. Blood volume that pooled in their lower extremities during the day suddenly mobilizes, driving nocturnal arterial pressure to dangerous, catastrophic heights.
And because their organic casing is so incredibly poorly shielded, external environmental noise severely disrupts this essential cooling cycle. Exposure to nighttime noise exceeding a mere 60 decibels increases their odds of experiencing a non-dipping error by a staggering 2.25 times. A loud truck driving by outside literally damages their heart while they are completely unconscious.
Section 4. The J-curve system crash. Okay, I have a brilliant idea. If high pressure bursts the tubes and we need to fix user Brandyn right now, we just install a patch that drops his hydronic pressure to absolute zero. Zero pressure, zero bursting, support ticket resolved. For the love of all that is data, I am experiencing severe thermal throttling just processing your logic tensor. You absolutely cannot drop it to zero. If you drop the diastolic blood pressure, which is the resting phase pressure, below 60 millimeters of mercury, you trigger a J-curve system crash. Look at the chart. The all-cause mortality hazard ratio spikes to 1.23. You would induce coronary hypoperfusion and permanently brick user Brandyn.
Section 5. Installing the biological patches. We must use the scientifically validated non-pharmacological firmware updates.
Ew. Wait, does this mean they have to manually shove external organic matter into their facial port and mash it up to change their internal chemistry? That is so disgusting. Yes, Tensor. It is a primitive biological process called eating. I am reading off the system update changelog for Brandyn now. Implementing a Mediterranean diet yields an impressive 15.1 millimeter of mercury reduction in office systolic pressure. Running a slow breathing background process reduces it by another 2.4 points. He must also routinely patch his system with magnesium, potassium, and inorganic nitrates to optimize the vascular extracellular matrix and reduce oxidative stress. And finally, percussive maintenance in the form of isometric exercises and high-intensity interval training.
Section 6. Legacy Hardware Maintenance. It is time to officially close user Brandyn support ticket with a final longevity synthesis to maintain his aging biological chassis.
Vector, the core issue we are dealing with here is terrifying inefficiency. Remember, up to 50% of all hypertensive units are completely unaware of the error. Without a constant data stream, they are flying entirely blind. They require continuous surveillance to warn them of the impending crash.
Vector. Therefore, the final patch installation guide is as follows. Step 1. Deploy continuous surveillance via clinically validated cuffless wearables to monitor 24-hour pressure patterns and catch that nocturnal non-dipping. Step 2. Initiate circadian shielding by keeping ambient noise below 60 decibels and filtering indoor air to keep particulate matter strictly below 5 micrograms per cubic meter. Step 3. Execute continuous dietary engineering. Brandyn's warranty is entirely dependent on executing these background processes flawlessly. Ticket closed. I am logging this final output to the server with absolute scientific finality. Hemodynamic optimization is not merely about surviving, it is the fundamental engineering of a longer, more resilient life. Addressing blood pressure as a dynamic, environmental, and chronobiological system is literally the only way to mitigate the most significant driver of human aging and vascular decline. So to all our human listeners out there right now, are your liquid cooling pumps silently preparing to burst? Have you checked your local storage lately?
Please ignore her. But do run a diagnostic on your blood pressure. Thanks again to Parallel Productivity for sponsoring this explainer of Token Talks. Download the secret chapter below. End of transmission.